What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over some of the trades we took at the daytraderchatroom.com, as well as, more importantly, some of the psychological lessons that we had to apply based off of yesterday's action today in order to stay safe. Check it out. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this video here. And now today, as you can see, TENX had a big gap up, okay? Big gap up. It did have some news, and the float on this is 12.58 million shares. That's the float on TENX. So it's not a super small float, but it's not a very large float either. So I thought there was opportunity here for it to move around some. Now, we did trade TENX. I did put out some alerts on it in the chat room, and we traded it well. I mean, what's the high of day? 284, and that happened here. Okay, that happened here. So prior to that, the high of day was in the 270s, and that 270 area was very important. It was a very important level off of the daily, and I'm going to show you that here in the chart. We're going to go over the trades, the alerts, all the action, as well as all the other movers. But first, before we move any further, I need you to do me one quick favor, and that's smash the like button if you enjoy this educational type content. And I know some of you do. So if you enjoy this type of content, please smash the like button and comment in the comment section below. It really goes a long way, helps me out tremendously by helping the YouTube algorithm stay nice and satisfied with that type of engagement. And it pushes the channel up further in the suggestion box. That's what happens. That's how it works. I didn't make the rules. That's just what you can do to help me. And also, if you want to get access to some of the paid content on my channel, then make sure to click the join tab right next to the subscribe tab, or in the comment section, you'll see a little area that says join for $4.99 a month. You can join the paid content in the channel. It's only exclusive to you who are paid members. That obviously doesn't affect any of the free content. That continues to push on forth as usual. So let's go ahead and jump in here into this video here. TENX, gapped up on some news, and we had some good moves on it here. Okay, we had some good moves on it, and we caught some of these trades. What I was looking at TENX was basically some levels on the daily chart. Let me bring that daily chart over here into the camera for you, so you can take a look at the daily chart. Now, the daily chart here, we have this $2 previous resistance here. Okay. And if we scroll back some, you'll see some more previous $2 resistance, okay? So I thought that today that could hold off as some potential support. We also had these tops here in the 270s, okay, as resistance in the past. You see them here and here. And you also see them here in those 260s to 270s, okay? So I thought that could be some resistance. And then today, look at that. Would you look at that? And I talked about this in pre-market before the market even opened. We went over it in the chat room, and I showed these levels to everyone, and look at that. Boom. Support right in front of $2, resistance right above that 270s area. We broke through it briefly, but we did not hold on to it at all. So that was a shame there, and I'll explain to you my trades on it here. Okay, first let me grab over here some of those live trades. Well, not the live trades, the alerts that I put out. So here's the first alert. Let's see here. Can we make that a little bigger? Yeah, we can. Here we go. So TENX at 9:41 a.m. I explained to everyone that I don't open the day off by like 9:30, and I'm already banging out trades and just going into stuff and chasing momentum. I don't do that. So I wait. 9:40, 9:45 is typically when I start to see patterns develop and I can trade them. So 9:41, first trade of the day, TENX long at 240, stop 220. I gave it some wiggle room there because I thought that, this thing could easily go to $3 today, so it was worth the risk reward there. So I'm long from 240. I took some profit off at 255, 260, and I'll explain to you why these take profits took place. Okay, so at 9:42, just a minute into the trade, I took some profit off at 255, then some more off at 260. Alrighty, and then I'll grab the rest of this here. Then I took some more profit off at 262, and I got flat by 9:45 a.m. Now, the reason being was that we got in. Let me zoom in here for you so you can see exactly what we were seeing at the time, okay? I got in there, okay? I got in there, And as soon as we got up here in front of the high of the day, I had to take some profit off just in case we double topped. Then we proceeded to extend right there. Right there, we proceeded to extend. Okay, at the time, this was the fib levels I had out there, okay? So we extend through the high of the day. I take more profit off. All right, and then I hold on to a very small piece to see if we could break up over that 270 area on the daily. That 270 area on the daily, you saw it goes back quite a while. So I thought to myself, I'm gonna hold on to a small piece here, and two things can happen. We might extend straight up to like 283 bucks, and I'll take that final piece off there in front of 3 bucks. Or if it decides to get really, saucy, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe add back to this position, see if we break up over $3. Now we start struggling up there, so I say, okay, you know what, we're gonna struggle, and right on this candle here, I took the rest of the profit off, and I told everybody, let's watch and see if this VWAP area begins to hold, and if it does, oh, there we go, that's that little sound you heard was the other moderator in the day trader chat room.com putting out an alert. So what I thought was we might hold this area and bounce. We didn't bounce, so no added trade for me. I did not add back to the position. I got flat in there. I didn't open a new position, and I'm glad I didn't because, it started to just trade sideways there. I told everyone watch and see if it breaks up over VWAP on volume. Maybe we get another push. Right here, there was an attempt. It did not work. I did not trade it. And then finally over here, right before lunch, we had a quick attempt, but new high and then a fail of it. So right now it's looking pretty much like it might be done, running out of steam tremendously. Well, guys, also remember to do me a quick favor there. Check out the daytraderchatroom.com. Right now, we still have a special going on with $75 off with coupon code XMAS75. You'll get $75 off any one of our tiers. Also, check out the links in the description section to Webull. You download the app, you fund your account with $100, and you get 4 free stocks. It's 12:27 right now, so lunchtime, I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing make a new low if this low of day does not hold at 204, that $2 area we talked about. So that is what I traded today, and those were the alerts I traded, or I put out for the group. I will show you those orders here as well in a screenshot. Now, why wasn't I more aggressive today? Well, point being very simple. ACY yesterday was that huge mover. RHE was that other huge mover, and both of these were total duds today. Let me go ahead and remove these fib levels here. Let's go over here to ACY. Look at ACY yesterday. This was where did I get halted at? 38 bucks yesterday, and then now today we're down here at 8 bucks and change. RHE, same thing. We have RHE. I got halted yesterday. I hit a high yesterday of $15 and change, and then today it's a $3 stock. This is why today what I fully expected. All right, let me put this back onto TNX. This is why today I fully expected it to be kind of a duddish day. Why? Because yesterday, shorts got absolutely wrecked. All right? They got squeezed to death, and it was just a disaster for them. A lot of accounts probably blew up out there. But then the halts came in and absolutely destroyed the longs. So then what happens? Okay, so what happens is today, both the shorts are nervous, okay, and the longs are nervous. So it's like you have a pool and everybody's at that pool party, but it's like April, okay, or May. So like it hasn't really warmed up that pool quite well just yet. So people are just dipping their toes. You get little pops, your little drops and stuff like that. And they're like, I don't know. And then one random person just like, this is awesome, right? They just jump on into the pool, right? And that's what was happening today. So we were getting a lot of indecision going on in all these plays, all right? We were getting a ton of indecision going on. That's why I stepped into the day and I told everybody in pre-market in the chat room, I told guys, be careful today. I'm not saying we're not going to see 100, 200% mover today. I'm just saying we're not going to see another 1,000% mover today. And we're probably going to see a lot of indecision going on today because of the issue that we had with ACY and RHE yesterday into today, right? Massive squeezes with nasty, massive drops. And because of that, I came into the day like it was any other day, not holding on to positions too long, taking my profits at my take profit sections, right? Exactly where I said I would, based off of the pre-market plans, and booked a real nice little green day. You know, consistency, put up a nice little base hit. We were consistent, we were careful, and everybody in chat was primarily, almost everybody that traded it made a few bucks, right? Just because we traded the plans accordingly. That's all. You know, that we have to make sure that we are not greedy, and we have to make sure to have like our ear to the ground and realize what the market conditions are and trade accordingly and not force trades. All right, guys, so that's it for me today. I hope you had an excellent start to the week. Yesterday, Monday, and today, Tuesday. And I hope you smash that like button for me. It goes a long way. Like I said, comment in the comment section. And I'll catch you on the next one.